Facebook's like, nope, we're the monolith monster of everything and we're not going to store everything. But they didn't realize what they were biting off and they said, we'll do videos too. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this latest installment of Poetic License. Da 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 da. I know. I keep showing this sign from when I was running it. Yeah, I was saying nobody new has shown up, but you guys are awesome so far, and we'll see who stumbles in as we come along. It is great to see everyone. Hello, hello. I was just explaining to our Zoom guest host, David, that I was feeling a little down this morning, which I couldn't explain why. No idea. No idea at all. So I thought, for that reason specifically, and the fact that it is Fat Tuesday on Tuesday, that I would dress in New Orleans stuff this weekend. And that's why I've got on some crew beads that I got from when I was in New Orleans. And I even said to him, and I'm gonna have to turn the camera so that the new people could see it, my favorite, we go there every year for Halloween, John and I now, and my favorite costume was when I was a Barbie doll that was hanging, killed, from threatening Winona Ryder in the movie Heathers. I had the noose and everything, but there was a band called Big Fun with the song Teenage Suicide, Don't Do It, and they were mocking these killing people and making them look like suicides. So I designed, I'm turning my thing down so you can see I've got a stupid big old shirt that says Big Fun like the movie. And I'm like, I'll wear that on Saturday. And I'm like, well, I've been in a down mood. I'll make a point to wear, like, you know, colorful zipper earrings and do something goofy and fun like that, just to be able to try to lift the spirits, because that's what you guys do to me every time I see each and every one of you and hear you guys read at Poetic License. So thank you all for coming. I'm sure that more may show up in the future, but I guess I should start with the first round for me, which is always my reading material from the most recent issue of cc&d magazine. It is titled, based on accepted writing within it, The World Engine. Dun, dun, dun. There was like this shot with gears and stuff on a really cool globe that has all this stuff on it, like internet stuff, and I changed the colors for the back cover to look somber and dark, but it's a cool looking concept for the cover, and I thought I would pick out 3 poems from this to be able to share with you, and I'm seeing them right now, right after Mask. Haha, right here in the performance art section. This first one, only the first one that I'm going to read, which is funny, also happens to appear in the Cyberwit 2024 book, The Universe is in Your Hands. This thing has location. Hey, he even clapped for it. This even has locations that are referenced throughout the book, and there's an index in the back that tells you, hey, do you want to know stuff about Pennsylvania? Here, they're on these pages. And there's one about a rock. A really short one, a funny one that's in this book, as well as in this most recent issue of cc&d. Haha. And it is titled Terrorism Intelligence. Terrorism's been growing for years. 1 year before 9/11, Iraqi terrorist TUiiYH mailed a letter bomb, but didn't use enough postage. His letter came back to him, marked, Return to Sender. TUiiYH opened that letter bomb, blowing himself up in the process. Short little piece. He's laughing. Short little piece. But nothing else is going to be from this in this issue, but I wanted to share 2 more that were also related to shows that I did. These are both from, and I'm looking at them in the book, when I was doing Poetry Fest in Chicago, which is an outdoor event. And that one photo you're seeing of me and that interior is CJ Lady, the guy that was sponsoring it, that ran chicagopoetry.com when it was running. He took that shot. And these 2 poems, this was from me from reading in this show that I wanted to share these 2 poems from that show with you that are in the book from cc&d, and this first one is titled Praying to Idols. Every once in a while, I question whether or not there is a God, but I changed my mind. I thought I had found him. He had dark hair, almost black, just like a god should. And he had those blue eyes, and not just blue, almost white, so light they looked like glass, and you could almost see right through them. And could I see right through you if you gave me the chance? I'd clasp my rosary necklace and pray to the right gods, and wouldn't they be you? And I'd let that necklace drape over my shoulders, around my neck, and I'd let that rosary fall between my breasts, and you would forgive me that much more for my sins. How many Hail Marys would you want me to say? I'd ask. I cannot believe I have seen you and I have talked to you. And does everyone get to see their God like this? Does everyone remember? Why do you have to be my God? Why did I have to see you and talk to you and realize how young you are and realize how inexperienced you are? I mean, you're supposed to be the God. You're supposed to be teaching me. Is this what people think when their gods let them down? Or did you let me down? Or did I just never know what I was looking for? Is this what people think when they realize they're only praying to idols? What then? Praying to idols. Yeah, I managed to get a color shot in there of it as well. I'm trying to show it off. So thank you to CJ Lady for that shot for it. But no more pictures, I promise. This last one, which is also from Poetry Fest, that was going on by this one guy years ago, outdoors in Chicago. And this last one is called The Muse, the Messiah. It's in 2 parts. You can see me now, hunched over, pouring yourself into your work, scattered papers, dim lights flooding white over the glaring screen in your otherwise darkened corner of the world. And I know you can feel me now, feel me rushing in through the window that you leave only slightly open at night, rushing in with a faint whistle, circling around your neck, curling up around your jaw, opening your mouth so slightly. You can feel my rush chilling your teeth. You tilt your head back, closing your eyes from your problems, from your future in front of you on that paper, on that screen, under that white light. You let me open your mouth more and more, and you feel me swirling around your tongue, down your throat, into your lungs, like smoke from a clove cigarette when you hold your breath just to feel that high, feel that ecstasy just a little longer. Or like steam rushing down your throat when you take a deep breath after the summer morning after a heavy fog. You open your eyes, you lick your lips. I make you do that. I make you forget your world. You can feel me there. You can't escape me. I'm there. I'm your muse. And I'm sitting in my apartment, and when I reach out my arm, shadows from my hands stretch across the walls. And there is no music, but I begin to move my hands like a ceremony, as if to a drummed-out beat, like the pant of a mistress as she walks down the hotel steps into her car after seeing her savior, like waves at the sea slowly crashing at the shoreline. The phases of the moon are changing, and the waves are crashing with more and more intensity, with more and more power, faster and faster. And at this very moment, you walk down a street somewhere. It is daylight, and you see the white moon peering toward you from the sky. The moon was looking for you. It wanted to watch you. You divert your eyes, step off the curb, and for no reason walk in the middle of the street. There is no traffic. You are safe. And the moon watches the stride of your step, and the moon watches my hand, and the moon hears the rhythmic pant of intensity, and the moon rises the water. We feel the drumming beat. The phases of the moon are changing. There is no reason why you should question this. You can feel me. I will keep you safe. I will keep you alive. I'm your Messiah. Muse the Messiah, that was another one from the, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I see new people have come in. I hope you caught the end of that. Hi, it's good to see you, Dan. And thank you very much. But now this is the cue for me to shut my mouth and let my guest host, I really like that David is here. I really, really do. I am really looking forward to John coming back as well. Who knows, maybe he will come to visit even if David is hosting, and that you could put out, I know I'll find a thing about giving you more coffee for your Zoom room. I finally paid him off, and I'm like, nope, I gotta give him more. So be able to do that, because David, it'll be yours. And then as I look at my, Tom the Owl Poet, springtime, because it's almost spring, almost, not quite there yet, but he's got his name at Springtime. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our guest host, David, and then Tom, and then the stage is yours. I will mute myself, and the stage is yours. Take it away.
Wow. Lovely to be